You live?
No.
All right. And I'm jumping to main screen. Welcome to a little bit of Flight Sim. Yes, we had a little bit of a late start only because we're all trying to get in from difficult long days and we want to make sure that we're set for you guys. So we're here. Sit back and relax and have fun. It's now time to just fly. We have myself and Draco here. Zig is on his way. We're going to start these up slowly and stuff, and maybe Zig will catch up to us here fairly shortly. That's what happens when you do construction work and you're going, I got to get this done, I got to get this done, and then you look at the time and go, oh crap, I'm late. I mean, at least that's what Zig and I's issue is. Draco's issue is, I got kids, I got kids, I got kids, oh crap, I'm late. Fuck, I still got to deal with the kids. So, I'm assuming that's what it was. Is that pretty close there, Draco?
Yeah, in the ballpark.
In the ballpark? Okay. So, and now that we're here, we're all set. We're in our Beechcraft Beechcraft Dukes. We are in Bangkok at the Bangkok International Airport, and we're headed down to, I still can't figure out how to say it. I pulled it up twice. Let me pull up the flight planner. I don't want to make a new flight. Samu is the airport.
It's Samu International.
Yeah, that's the airport. It's a private airport. It is Santa Thaya or something like that island.
All you need to know is we're going to Samu from Bangkok International.
Yeah. If you want airport codes, it's VTBD to VTSM. And that's it. I want to thank those that have already stopped in to chat on both of our streams. I'm sure we've got people there already. And we can start to fire these things up and meander over towards the runways and stuff like that. On my YouTube and Twitch channels, I will mention that you can actually click the link now to send a tip, donation, whatever you want to call it, gratitude. It will all be appreciated. It will be even notified on the stream during the time if you do it during the stream. If not, I will replay it and do it during the stream or playback at some point. Thank you everyone that does that in advance, and then we'll thank you all when you do it. So, but I have tested it and it does work. So, that being said, let's start a plane up. How do you start it? Yeah, I know that's a good thing to say, isn't it? Where's our bookkeeper?
Do you need a refresher course on how to start the Duke?
No, I want to see if I can remember how to. It's battery, fuel pump boost.
Next.
Oh, wait a minute. I need to pull that up, and I need to put that up, and I need to put that up a little bit, and then start it. Mixture 100% or partial?
I put the mixture all the way out, up at 100.
Prop feather, it doesn't matter. Throttle cracks about 20%, right?
I did mine about
Cow
24, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Cow flaps open, battery on, fuel pump on. Should start then, right?
Good.
Trips Vision, how's it going? Who am I talking? Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I did a whole intro with my mic muted. Welcome to the stream, everyone. There was a whole wonderful intro. Yes, okay, so let's go back over this then real quick. Thank you, Aviation, for pointing it out. Yeah, it's on. Welcome to the stream. Draco and I are running late. We got it started. We're working on starting up the plane. We're waiting for Zig to pop in. He's running a little bit late. He'll be here shortly, we hope. And we're flying from Bangkok down to Samu. All the locations are in Thailand, and we're headed from basically VTBD to VTSM in the Dukes.
Okay, so
And Draco's probably got it fired up and running, and I can't get it to fire up yet. So I'm trying to remember what I'm missing here.
wind's expected 290 at 3. So 290 at TSM. That's gonna be a crosswind no matter which way we land. So VOR DEM 17. That's the only, or 35. That's the only two we have to choose from. So I'm gonna go with 17, so it's more of a direct approach in.
All right, what am I doing wrong here? Call fuel boost is on. I've already got it right there. It's on. Cowl flaps are open. Even though you put in call flaps. Batteries on. I don't need the avionics power on. Lights. Draco, what am I missing here?
Alright, well let's go step by step. Mixture lever 100%.
100%.
Throttle lever 20. I have mine set at 24.
Okay.
Battery on.
Batteries on.
Left generator on.
Yep.
Fuel boost left.
It's on.
Gen.
It's on. Cowl
Turn.
flap open.
Magneto to start. Hold it.
Yeah, and it cranks and then it doesn't fire. I mean, I could reset the craft again. Any way you can flood the thing?
I don't know. I never had to worry about that. I usually get it started first time.
Right. Let's try this. Reset. Control E. Yeah, I could do it that way. We'll take the second and reset it and see if I can't do it the correct way. Which, when you do that, it automatically has it running. So do I shut it off or do I leave it running?
That's your call. Runway 21 left.
We have time. We're waiting for Zig, so we'll cut the fuel. Now all we got to do is fuel back to 100%. Make sure that we have cowl flap to open, boost to on. Throttle cracked. Wow, it just does not like to do that once you shut it off that way.
I've never had any issues.
Alright, fine. Hit Control E and it does all it does. It's turn the magneto and it pops on. So you know what? It started.
So I think in the next few days I'm going to be doing my tutorial flight to DC-10.
Oh, the tutorial on how to fly it, not like you're gonna show everyone how to fly it.
Oh hell no. I don't even know how to start
Oh.
the damn thing. Start the damn thing.
And zoom in here so I can see. That's ground. That's altitude. Alright, so we got that. We're set there. 110.11 for that, which is also 29.85. So we're set there. If we go to keyboard nav logs, and then we're going to set it's 117.70. And number 2 is 113.30. Set that. So that's navigation ones. We're all set there. We're going to 6,000, so we'll set that. Arm. Vertical speed, I have that set for 900. And heading, wait a minute, heading, where's my heading bug? Did you call for runway yet?
Yep, runway 21 left.
21, so it's 210, so heading 210. Yeah, of course, 2, set decision, no. Yeah, of course. Chen. All right. Parting south, please. Got it.
This plane either wants to taxi at speed of sound or it doesn't want to move.
Yeah.
There's no happy in between with this plane. Hello?
Yes, hello. Did you lose your mic for a minute there?
No, I flipping internet or Discord or OBS or some crap. I don't know, but everything just completely disconnected.
Okay.
getting to the point OBS and YouTube and Discord are starting to make me not want to stream anymore.
Did you update OBS?
Nope.
Okay.
Because the last time I updated OBS, it took me a week to get my settings straightened out again.
Shouldn't change the settings, but yeah. But it didn't kill your game, it's just buffered your stream and all that.
Well,
Reset it.
Well, OBS stopped picking up anything.
Right.
Yeah, so YouTube then stopped. Then next thing I know, Discord's not working. Well, hopefully, because it usually only does it once a night, so hopefully it got it out of its system.
Yeah, it probably did. I'm sure it did.
That's the kiss of death.
One person watching over there. I should probably change this to my dashboard so I can see what's going on over there. Alright.
I don't know what's up, but it seems like they've had us taxiing. The past 2 times I've flown this plane, I've had to taxi halfway across an airport to be able to take off.
Yeah, and we've either landed at an airport that has no runways, no taxiways, or some of the biggest airports in the area.
Guys, I'm only like halfway down this runway.
Yeah, I was looking over at the Twitch channel real quick and making sure it was right. Look back and I'm like screaming down the taxiway. I'm gonna have the what is the local police after me to give me a ticket for speeding on the taxiway.
In some countries, you just get beaten. Not saying this country, I'm just saying in some countries.
In some countries. So
welcome everybody to Taxi Simulator.
Well, once we get going, then we'll be in Slow Flying Simulator, and then we'll be... You know what I should have done? I should have turned that on. When I started up Flight Sim today, it was connecting something new and different with the sim capture and all that. So I'm wondering if it didn't finally connect the.
I have not got a clue. So I watched some videos on that Coronado Hawker that we were
right.
At. And really, we're gonna be buffering now. Anyway, it seems like from what I can tell, the documentation that comes with it is, shall we say, sparse, and
right.
and doesn't exactly explain things very well about the plane. And
but the plane itself is fine.
There's for what you pay for it, you wouldn't expect there to be that many inoperable switches and buttons. But there's a lot. You know what? I'm about ready to end the stream.
Don't do that.
It just keeps buffering. I'm not dropping any frames. It's just buffering. I'm about ready to.
Do you want to just? I feel you. Do you want to do just a restart real quick, or?
No, I'm about ready to end it with YouTube and head over to Twitch. Granted, Twitch hasn't been much better. They've been screwing their shit up a lot too, but YouTube has been getting horrible lately.
Well, I would understand that. I'm going to both right now, so right now I'm doing okay. I'm not seeing any lag on my end, but Aviation said lag, so I don't know what's.
Well, we're streaming, but I'm guessing that a bigger YouTuber decided to start streaming and they took our bandwidth.
Well, I know who that was. That was BP. He's the biggest guy I know.
Probably somebody with like 10 million views, 10 million subscribers. Well, I'm gonna stream tonight, and they take everybody under like 1 million. Alright, so we're gonna park right here.
You're not quite on the runway.
Now I'm holding short.
Okay.
Doing my run up.
I think I finally got the taxi speed right.
Alright. So, we have an outside view here while we are waiting on Mr. Moondog.
Should have taxi lights on already. Sorry. Nav lights should be on. Stall. Warning at least on. Pilot air's on.
Pilot error.
Ooh. Pilot air. Cabin temperature. What is the outside temperature?
85 degrees Fahrenheit, 25 degrees.
Well, then they don't need the heat on.
No. They need air conditioning though, and there is that in this plane.
Yeah.
Just double check all my settings here, making
So
sure that everything looks good.
So that's good. We've got it on manual blower.
Don't need de-icing.
Where's the panel light on?
Panel light is right above your trim wheel.
Oh, that's right.
Alright, I am at 114 gallons of fuel.
Am I not enjoying?
It's me.
Where are you at? Do we have to cross the frickin' runway to get to the other side and then continue taxiing?
Yep, and then it circles you around.
Okay.
I don't see you, and if you're crossing the runway, I should be able to see you from where I'm at.
Simulator network, those are both green. So I should be alright there.
Let me double check mine. Simulator and network, both green. You're in Digital Theme Park?
Yeah. I'm crossing 3 right now.
You're crossing where?
Runway 3 and 21.
And then you're getting ready to
No.
make a right. You're getting ready to make a right.
Yep.
Well, then you should be right behind me, and I don't see you. Hold on.
Maybe I need to reset.
I just reset mine. Nothing happened. Up. I'm seeing something.
I just reset and now you're there.
Yep, and here you come. I see your light, and I saw smoke.
Well, it was a magic trick. Poof! I'm here. Oh, God. Yeah.
You're there. Your plane was on fire.
All right.
Slow down
I
there.
apologize. Yeah, I know. I want to apologize to folks. You're going to be hearing that every once in a while. I'm going to reach for something and I'm going to go, ow, and other sorts of words in pain.
And that's just because he's old.
All right. And on that note, my stream is done. I'll see you later. That, or I'm going to just run up to and slash your tires real quick on your plane. That's it. Not going to put up with that.
Sure, if you want me to crash right in front of you.
I think I can get around you.
I make sure you don't. Flaps. Turn those on, just safe side.
Outside view, aircraft. Airport, Bangkok Tower, please. Clearance. Clear. Okay. Get this, because I know mine and yours AI doesn't match
Right.
all the time, right? It just gave me clearance to take off, but caution, there's an Airbus 321 taking off on 21 right. So I want to watch out for that.
But you're on 21 left.
Right. Flaps. Pops all around.
Alright, we're rolling. Think about it.
Taxi lights.
I forgot to set up some type of light. Forgot to turn my landing lights on.
Yeah, I just turned mine off. It was turning the flap, the taxi ones off, but I think I got all my lights right for a change.
I'm up. This is rate of climb. You're up.
I'm up. Climbing. Gears going up. Tower, do I have clearance to shoot this aircraft down in front of me?
So I did 700. Put flaps up.
Where at?
700 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do a nice even 1,000.
Where did it?
Flaps.
Where is it
Pilot
sending?
on. Alright. A little bit of a weird path that the autopilot's deciding to take, but
Better than mine. For some reason, I was looping back towards the tower, and it reset my altitude to 1,000 feet. So I was headed down.
Did you have fun with that?
I got it fixed. I left to go. I didn't jump and worry. We can fix flaps. Landing gears up.
Yeah, there's Moondog right behind us.
Landing lights off. Those lights are on. Don't need wing ice.
No, not around here.
Panel lights off.
It's off.
Main cockpit. Squawk was 1, 0, 6, 5. Maintain own navigation while. Thank you very much. I think I will navigate myself then. Look in here. That needs to be on. That needs to be on.
This is quite nice. Oh, there it goes again with the freaking Morse code.
I did that just to see if I got a rise out of you.
What is it with you and that damn Morse code?
There we go. Let's turn that on, but can I turn off the marker? Alright, so we're up, we're flying. See, everyone can go until we get ready to land, and then we'll, watch us crash.
Way to keep people interested there, Moondog.
Well, it's been one of those days. I quite literally have had the day of. I guess you're correct with the getting old issue.
Aren't we all? Few clouds, nothing too bad, but listen, doesn't look like we're going to run into too much of anything on the way down.
No.
Right before our TOD, it looks like we might hit one cluster of thunderstorms.
Yeah. I mean, supposedly I'm at top of climb already, but I can't. I'm only at 41 right now. It's supposed to be 6.
Well, I passed it just back a little bit for me, and I'm just now getting to 6.
And I'm flying through the only cloud that was in the area. battery. I don't need boosts still left on.
Nope. And see, this is why I wish I had Orbix, because when I look outside, I see like farmland, which doesn't look too bad, then it's just like barren beach desert type feel, but it doesn't look good. It's just it's just flat and ugly.
Okay. And what you're saying is, if you was to look at mine right now, and I am outside and look down, and you're going to go, that looks a whole lot nicer.
Yep.
Well, that's not what that's supposed to do. It's just like I caught it on sale and got it.
Well, the thing, I like, I like the Rex stuff. And Active Sky really helps out a lot. But, unless you have Orbix for this, most of the time, it's like putting lipstick on a pig.
I gotta wait for your outside. Well, yeah, it looks a little pasty, but it's not terrible. I was there. I had a couple spikes where it's been, nuts. Oh crap! Sorry, I'm actually sitting here in slight pain at the moment. Ow! What it is my left arm. I can't lift it vertically straight up in front of me without it just screaming in pain.
Don't do
Wife
that.
was very. I know. Wife was very nice and told me, yeah, that's a tendon. You've pissed off a muscle. And I'm like, yeah, probably while I was sanding these walls flat again and stuff. And then after I got done with the walls, finished the walls today, did the walls yesterday, Friday, and then today finished them up and then started painting ceilings. So, yeah, pissed everything off. But that's all earned me one Hostess Twinkie.
I was gonna say, are we gonna play what is Moondog eating? But it sounds like he's eating a Twinkie in the back of his plane. And his microphone.
Yellow dye number 5. Movie reference.
Ain't got it. So
Everything a growing boy needs.
if you say so.
Feed it to your son. See how quickly he grows.
Yeah.
Contact the COG Center on 120.5. 120.5 for each Echo Sierra Golf.
You're saying that I need to adjust this. Okay.
Echo Sierra Golf with you 6,000. Each Delta Union Echo Sierra Golf, Bangkok Center, Roger. Altimeter 2985.
Well, this thing cooks along quicker than I keep expecting.
Yeah, I'm at 184.
184. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm off a couple. I'm at 180.
Yeah, I got my throttle at 84, ops at 90, and mixture back to 50%.
Yeah, I've got props at 80. Mixture's at 48. So.
Back so you can see Moondog, which we can't because he's probably somewhere inside that big ass cloud behind us.
No, I should be out of it. I see you.
I don't see you.
Well, then I'm in the cloud. I'm quite literally just above the coastline.
World Travel 7617, you are 75 miles south. Turn right, heading 040.
Contact Bangkok Center. Okay, thank you.
Expect vector
I can hear
ILS,
thunder somewhere
runway
around.
21 left approach. Turn right, heading
They say we turn on our weather radar.
120.
Find out.
Flight level 220. Expect vector ILS, runway 21 left approach. World travel 7617.
We got rain off to our left.
Yeah. Figured that. Did Roy stuff packages in the back of this thing again? He
Always
did.
does.
Flippin' Roy. He's going to get us in trouble one of these times.
Oh, he'll get you in trouble.
He's out to get me in trouble.
I'll just tell everybody, I don't know, Moondog must have checked these in the back of my plane when I wasn't paying attention.
So you're going to blame me when you should be blaming Roy, and I'm going to blame Roy because he's the one that did it.
Right.
Okay. Is this like getting me back for when we flew into Pakistan and I told him not to, there was a cargo on for that North Korean?
Hey, I ain't taking a fall for nobody. I don't care who it is. I'm too
So
pretty.
they pay back.
I'm too pretty to go to prison, okay?
Well, then you should have had that surgery.
Oh, God.
He started that one. He started that one. Don't look at me.
You do realize when we finally meet up.
That you're bigger than me and you're going to hurt me? Okay, got it. What is our heading, roughly? 210.
Go smaller. Why won't you go smaller? You go away. Sorry if the sound keeps cutting out. I'm just messing with stuff on the other screen, trying to, so that way I can make sure I can see everything.
Okay, so
I need like another 6 screens to be able to see everything fine.
that should be actually 113. So if we do that. And then that one should be 117. 60.
Straightened out yet. Come on. There. Looks like 13 minutes to our waypoint.
Well, that's not too bad.
So yeah, this stream will be a much shorter stream than what you guys have become used to us doing. Probably 2 hours total.
Yeah. Well, it's a Tuesday night. That's what we try and strive
Yeah.
for on Tuesday nights, is about a 2 hour stream. 2.5 the most. It does get longer at times, but that's normally Zig's fault. So. Okay, so why is that?
Alright, let's take a look outside, see if we can see Moondog. Yep,
Shit,
there he
silly.
is. He's actually catching up with us, 4.3 miles behind.
Yeah.
I hate it when this happens. 5 gallons. And I am using, what is that? Right, there's a sweet spot.
If you're looking at, and I'm showing the fuel flow gauge now, if you want that closer to 150,
Well, yeah, but I'm just looking. So I have
Go ahead.
105 gallons in each tank. That's 210, and I'm using 159 pounds per hour. Why does it give me gallons, but then how many pounds per hour I'm using?
because it wants to do that.
But, so we should be fine. I mean, we'll be, I'm gonna say probably about 70% on at 75% fuel in both tanks.
Yeah, probably. Because it's not going to be much. I mean, we have this waypoint that we're headed to, which is, what, 10 minutes? 10 minutes now? And then we have the next one after that. I mean, and then we go to the airport.
Right.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump. The reason I did this one is it sets us up for, on Saturday night, for us to do a double hop, where we fly in, land, get set up, and then fly out again in smaller, not in airliners, but in smaller craft, where we sort of hop down through towards Singapore, I think, is what it was. And then that's sort of, we need to have our discussion and go. So, which direction do we really want to head next?
Well, let's
Kind of
ask
a little bit of
let's
that.
ask everybody in the chat. Do they want us to see us? Do they want to see us go through the South Pacific, like the Philippines and into Australia and whatnot, or do they want to see us go north up through Vietnam and Japan and Korea and whatnot?
Although, if you guys want me to fly over North Korea, they just, said they were going to shoot down bombers, and I'd be worried for you, because that's like what looks like what you fly.
That's
at.
okay. I don't think their slingshots can reach that high.
Draco's the one that said that, folks.
And I don't care.
Jimmy Crackle, and I don't. Oh, sorry. Copy strike.
Thank you very much.
So do you
175,
think-
I've slowed down a little bit now. I think I'm getting a little bit of a headwind.
175.
Yep.
Okay.
Push the throttle up a little bit.
Push the throttle up a little bit. Okay.
World Travel 7617, contact Bangkok approach on 119.1. 119.1.
You know, technically, since we're flying VFR, we should be below all these clouds.
I can see what I'm looking at. It's broken. It's not solid.
Yeah,
It's
but,
not.
but if you're flying VFR, you should never you should never be flying through the clouds.
You want me to go down?
No, I'm just saying, if we were doing this more realistically, we would not be doing
Even
that.
more technical. Yeah, I get it. But I'm sure there's several pilots, even say John F. Kennedy Jr., that flew where he shouldn't have been flying. I remember watching a documentary, and he was flying. He left late. He had his license, but he had just qualified for it. He shouldn't have been flying in the dark. He didn't have his instructor with him. He left late and ended up in the dark, and conditions were just bad enough, and he just was just slightly off and then lost control in the dark or something.
Well, well,
They
technically,
lost
if you're a student pilot, you can fly a plane without your instructor. You just can't carry passengers.
Well, and he was carrying passengers.
Like
He was flying at dark. But
he was
yeah,
a
he was.
Kennedy. He thought he could do anything he wanted.
Yeah. And his instructor, he'd had enough hours, thought he could even do it. So it was just the fact, though, they left 4 or 5 hours later than what they should have. If they'd left on time, they would have been flying for daylight hours.
He was probably waiting on his wife to finish packing all of her makeup.
Actually, it was her fault, but it wasn't packing makeup. She was somewhere and then kept running late, and then traffic, and then ended up late getting to the airport.
All right, 5 minutes to our turn.
Sun shield down, sun shield up. There's a little things in this that are nice.
Yeah, I forgot to said this.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
I don't like them either. I don't even hardly use my sun visor in my own vehicle.
What is it to move up a little bit? Because the view I have, I feel like a toddler sitting in here.
I was just trying to shift into raises you.
That's better.
Control enter backs you up.
Right. For whatever reason,
Backspace the down and
I've never understood why with flight sim in their planes, they always seem like they sit you where you're eye level with the instruments, and you can barely see out of the front windscreen, and you're always like, if it looks like your face is plastered up against your your yoke or your stick or whatever, instead of
like this. But then when you jump in the plane, your view is like your head's against the window, if not further out.
Right.
I don't need that. I don't have supervision to see through. Let's see, so if we look down here, 3 minutes to the turn. I'm going to guesstimate that we're about 2.5 nautical miles behind the Beechcraft in front of us.
But we also have another Beech BE-58 trying to thread the needle between us.
Yeah, I saw that on the
8500.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw that on Active Sky too?
Yeah.
I wonder if he's a real person then. It's kind of weird we're both seeing the same AI.
Let's see.
Beechcraft Baron, 8500. Is he one of our friends? Our people?
No. I'm thinking that's just Active Sky generated.
Active Sky doesn't generate planes.
Well, I don't know then.
Even Join FS doesn't generate planes.
It's true. I don't know. No, I have a Mooney that's headed north between the two of us there.
Oh, you have a Mooney?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have a Beechcraft that's behind us now.
Behind us now, flying like heading a 350 almost.
Yeah, mine's like 341, altitude 8,500 feet.
Yeah. All right, so we have a few people in mind. Again, we'll just update. That's Draco flying in front of me. He's in a Beechcraft Duke. I'm in a Beechcraft Duke. We are flying south along the Thailand coast. I headed to a little island. Air code VTSM, and because it's easier to say that than the name. And we're about a third of the way there already. Any questions? You can feel free to ask. Any questions on how to fly the plane? We might be able to answer. It took me forever to even get it started.
I don't have any issues.
Well, then they can ask you. Huh.
Google is your friend.
Okay, and I can no longer be yours.
Alright, 186 miles, 55 minutes.
I look down and then I look back up. I'm in a cloud. I sure hope this thing's got the turn right. I'm going to pop out of the cloud and be right behind a Draco.
What's your speed?
Oh, I'm almost 190.
Jeez.
No, actually I'm 194, 193.
Alright, I'm 184. Are you falling or something?
No. It just got mixture and throttle just a little bit better, that's all.
So I got my throttle at 90. My mixture at 51.
Yeah, and I've got throttle full. Props at 90 and mixtures at 48. As we fly along here, look down there. The wonderful green of Thailand. Really? A little late now. Thank you. There we go. Now it's a clear, caught up stream again. A little bit of buffering. It's nice when you watch your own stream and you go, boy, that looks bad.
You know, it's amazing how much Thailand looks just like the Midwest in the United States. All the same farms.
It's all the same farms. It only generates so much. Here's farm 1, here's farm 2, and here's farm 3. Now, intermix them a million times.
I'm gonna back off my engines because it sounds like I'm killing them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to finish catching up to you a little bit here. Alright, so...
Manifold pressure to the 7. And I will leave you with the view of clouds and water, and I will be right back.
Yep, so he's left. Now time to torment him.
Oh, really? Heck, I'll be right back.
So, are you gone, Draco? Okay, he's gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up at the 100 feet. I'm going to fly. I'm still flying quicker, so I'm going to pass him, above him, and then I'm going to do loops and loops around him, vertically. See how he likes that. Which is something you really shouldn't do. FAA and all the other governing air bodies will frown upon it, but that's what I'm going to do anyways. It's a nice coast. Thank those that are in for stopping by. Oh, got something in my eye. Probably plaster dust from earlier. I don't think I can get much quicker than that.
Alright, and I have returned.
Okay.
Let's see how close
It's a little bit better.
One point two behind me. So, he's a good distance.
Yeah. I'm not doing too bad. We're slowly catching up. If you leave that there, I'll be there in a couple minutes.
Yeah, I'm doing 179.
Okay. Oh, I didn't hear the last. Okay.
Not using too much fuel. Did you already set up your approach?
No, I have not.
I did that before we left. So I would expect. I don't expect the wind to change too much. It looked like it was 290 at 3 when I last looked.
Yeah. So if we pull this down, destination, station weather, wind 250 at 3 knots, visibility 10 plus, clouds few at 2000, temperature 31 Celsius, dew point 24 Celsius, precipitation none reported.
So it's
Temperature 1012 or 2988.
So I'm thinking in the next few days, if I can get OBS to work with me and have time to sit down, I think I'm going to do some put out some videos of 7 Days to Die, a 7 Days to Die mod called War of the Walkers.
Well, that's good
Just
because I'm going to be so busy. I need to watch something. So will those be done by tomorrow night?
sure, why not?
Get you committed to something you don't want to be committed to yet. Although he could be committed to a nice little building with white robes and jackets.
I'd rather be committed to a nice building where all the rooms look like giant bouncy houses and I get to hug myself all day.
Well, yeah, that same building.
Plenty of really good pharmaceuticals.
No, you're restricted from those.
Oh no, that's part of the deal. I have to have really good pharmaceuticals. So I'm thinking that Saturday, one of the flight we should do should be in that that new plane that we found.
Whichever one we do or I do, I'm going to do the whole flight in it, and it can be done with that. We could almost do a hodgepodge because we cannot see all the planes that we have. Because we all have them, and we could do one can be in that, one can be in the Fiat, and one can be in the C-47.
Well, the problem is that I don't have the Fiat, so I wouldn't be able to see whoever had the Fiat.
Why don't you have the Fiat?
Because I don't have 6 hours to wait for it to download.
It didn't take that long.
Bye, Moondog. I see. Moondog's always in a hurry to go to reach wherever he's flying. Me, I like to take my time. I like to enjoy the scenery, and especially when you look out over your wing like that and just see something like that.
Quite literally have a cloud popping in right over top of you.
Looks like we got a storm off to our almost 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And there goes Moondog again. Hi, Moondog. You are not going to start the whole flying circles around me, are you?
Yes, I told your stream that I was going to do that. Alright, I'll back off.
Well, I have a feeling the people watching my stream are the same ones watching your stream.
Maybe. But when you got up, that's what I was waiting for you to be gone, so I could tell them that's what I was planning on doing.
So, everybody watching both streams, when we finish this around the world flight, the flying around the world, which probably will be, what do you figure, right around December, we should finish it up?
End of the year. I don't want to say one way or the other where. I mean, depending on what we want to do, because we haven't done any of South America. We haven't planned any of that yet either. So.
Well, what I'm getting at is, you know, when we finish with this, you know, how would they like to see us just concentrate a lot on air hauler stuff?
Right.
So if you guys can let us know in the chat if air hauler is something you guys would like to see us do.
So what do you have your speed at?
179.
179. All right.
So temperatures. Perfect.
Well, I got lightning straight ahead.
A little bit. 31 minutes until we land. Give or take.
Trying to hide from you.
Well, you go ahead and do that.
I'm tempted to take this off of autopilot and hand fly it, but you have no idea where I am.
Not really too worried about it.
I haven't crashed us yet. Anyways.
Well, I have air collisions turned off, so.
Right, we've learned that, but I'm just saying I haven't actually flown into you or crashed you yet, so.
Right.
Now, would I've gotten a phone call from, you know, the FCC or any other agency in charge of flight? Yeah.
I believe that's the FAA.
FAA? Well,
FCC handles all communications.
Well, I probably need to be talking to them too. I probably said something inappropriate once or twice.
Oh, I'm sure the CIA is taking care of that.
Yeah.
CIA, NSA. So for anybody who may or may not be listening from the government, I do not share anything I do not share any of the views Moondog speaks of. So I don't want to see black helicopters over my house.
Oh, you will. If I have to get in one and fly it over there myself.
Outside, throw rocks at the helicopter.
Okay. Why am I in? Battlefield, thank you.
Now that is a really nice view. Nice blue water.
What? Nice clear water and what?
Just nice clear blue water.
Okay.
Now, if we were a little more shallow, we could actually see coral reefs. And if you look straight down, you can see a Moondog.
I've been hiding there for a while.
Well, I can see why you're down there. I mean, can't quite get it up to my level.
Really? You want to go there?
Yeah, you're gonna want to climb faster because I'm about ready to run right through your plane.
I did.
I think one night we need to do a stream where we do the Alaska flight through the mountains with the Evelyn Beaver and do some water landings.
Definitely.
Yeah, that plane's not exactly the fastest plane or the most attractive looking plane, but it is.
Or the most fun to try and set a course in.
Well, I mean, it's challenging to fly. But landing on water is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
There goes Moondog. Attacking another Twinkie.
Ow! You got...
And the Twinkie fought back.
Yeah. I reached with my arm.
Well, it's better than reaching with your foot.
Yeah, my foot won't hurt though. So who picked this course?
You did.
Okay.
And we are just skirting the edges of some storms right now. It looks like we're gonna fly right into one.
Right into one. Yeah, I've got it up on my radar right now.
Yep, I can see it too. Actually, I don't think we've ever flown through storms in this plane yet.
Not with this thing. But we are headed straight to where we need to go.
Yep.
So this is... We're going to fly through the storm to get to where we're going.
I really do like the weather radar that you can pull up though.
Yeah.
That was a nice touch for this that I don't think Active Sky Next had.
Right.
Getting a little bit of turbulence. At least we're not flying through the real nasty stuff off to our left there.
No, but we're going to fly into it here in a minute.
Yeah, but there's some worse stuff off to our left than what we're flying through right in front of us. I'd actually get into some hail. I'd love to get up to Alaska when it's starting to snow.
Oh yeah.
And
I want to see weather with Active Sky. Sorry, I just do. It'd be cool.
Well, I want to try and do some landing with the skis with the Basler.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, now, don't get us wrong. You know, we love flying like this, but a lot of times it loses its challenge. So up in Alaska in the wintertime, you have all different kinds of icing conditions and stuff, so it makes the flight a little more challenging. Which I don't know about Moondog, but I really enjoy.
I'm kidding. I'm contemplating turning failures on.
I might actually do that for our Saturday stream. Turn random failures on.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think the only payware planes that have where different parts on the plane will break is A2A with the AccuSim stuff, because those are like living, breathing planes. Right. It's basically, you know, if you park your plane and even if you never even load it, it's parked somewhere. When you load that plane again, it will calculate how much time's gone past, and then have different things go wrong with it, like the battery go dead, the tires go flat, you know, things like that. Oil needs to be changed.
Well, that's fine. I want to fly more of the King Air I have because it's got a maintenance schedule on it. So
That's kind of why I've been looking at the A2A Comanche.
okay.
Because it's a single engine plane, but it's about as fast as this one, but it's living and breathing, you know?
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I've been looking at a lot of Carenados, like business jets. Except for that Hawker. For what they charge for that Hawker jet that we were looking at, I honestly don't think it's worth it.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely in the rain now.
Yeah, I'm getting some rain now too.
But I'm trying to go down. I'm actually headed to 2,500 feet so I can be underneath the turbulence.
Oh no, I'm gonna fly right through it.
Nope. Someone said if we're VOR, we need to be below the clouds, so that's where I'm headed. Can't turn my head fast enough to watch the lightning.
Look at that big nasty storm right in front of us.
Oh yeah. So, as I pull this up here, this area here is really bad. I've got a pocket literally right in front of me that's pink. Yeah, that's not good. So,
I'm actually going to stay at 6,000 because otherwise it's going to mess with my top of descent and everything. And that's all set up in my flight plan.
oh, I know, but I figured I'd just come down out of the way. We have enough time to actually fly even underneath this and then come back up. I mean, we got 30 minutes. This isn't going to be 30 minutes of a storm through here.
I figured you go low, I'll go high, give everybody two different looks at us at the storm. I'll zoom out to 150 miles with my radar. Trying to judge how wide this storm is.
Pretty wide.
It doesn't reach all the way to the airport though, right?
No, no. No, actually in distance we are we're actually at a point where we're probably halfway through. Well, maybe not halfway. A quarter of the way through the storm already.
That is one thing that Flight Sim World has that this doesn't, and I think I've probably said it before, is the rain actually hitting the windshield.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know it's not a big thing, but it's just that one extra thing of immersion.
Well, with the little radar, and with what I can and cannot see, I'm 82 miles from destination. Where are you at?
81.
Right?
80.
I just turned. Okay, so you're 1 mile ahead of me because I just turned 81 when you said 80. Yep. So
23 nautical 23 minutes. Getting a little bit of a tailwind.
sort of a cross tailwind.
Let's see. Wind is 271 at 12. Yeah, a little bit of a. It's coming at us from like the, I think like our 7 or 8 o'clock, right closer to 7.
Yeah. If I get hit by lightning, I'm going to blame aviation for it.
If you get hit by lightning, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Well, according to Twister, though, if you're ever caught in a lightning storm, grab your ankles and stick your ass in the air. It's the safest place to get hit by lightning. And for those of you who don't know what Twister is because you're too young, go watch it.
What do you mean, go watch Twister?
Not right now. I mean, after the stream, go watch Twister.
Okay, but you played the game Twister, not
the movie.
Oh, I've never seen the movie.
You've never seen the movie?
Wait a
Twister
minute. Wait a minute. Yes, I did. As soon as I realized,
Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt.
Helen Hunt, yeah.
I want to say you call yourself a movie fanatic and you've never seen Twister.
Yeah, no, I have.
That's like saying that you've never seen Independence Day.
I have not seen the second one, and from what my wife has watched of it, I will never watch the second one.
I watched the second one. Don't watch it. it's a waste of time. First one, really good.
We're good. Yeah.
And I watched it when it first came out back in 1996.
Yeah. But
Which
No.
should tell everybody how old I am.
no, because
I was a teenager, like mid-teens. Twister, Independence Day, and The Matrix were some of the best movies from the 90s. You know, mid to late 90s.
I can't remember when stuff comes out, so I will not disagree with you at the moment, only because I don't remember when stuff came out.
Look, you have to remember the movie Hot Shots and Hot Shots Part 2.
No, it's Hot Shots Part
Part
2.
I know.
And yes, I do.
That was actually one of Charlie Sheen's better movies. And the reason why it was his better movies is because he's not that good of an actor, and nobody else was trying to be a good actor, so it made it work.
Yeah. I actually liked him better in a lot of the earlier stuff.
He wasn't bad in Major League, though. Or not Major League. What was it?
Major League.
Was it Major League?
Yeah.
Where he was supposed to be the pitcher for the Cleveland Indians?
Just a bit outside. Yeah, that was him.
Bob Uecker. He was great in that movie. So, I don't have anybody typing in my chat. Is anybody making any comments about the movies? Has anybody seen them?
No.
Or have we bored them all to sleep?
Everyone's watching and listening. No one's commenting. It's fine. They can sit here all night and watch. It's cool.
Well, that's fine. Either that or they all just fell asleep listening to us talk about movies that came out before most of them were even born.
Yeah. American Express. Don't steal home without it.
Best airplane movie of the 90s, so was Top Gun.
Yeah.
I can't stand Tom Cruise, but love the F-14 Tomcat.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Much preferred Jester and oh crap! What was the?
Goose was my man.
Not,
are you talking
yeah,
about
I know,
Iceman?
No, I'm talking about the instructors. There was Jester and the older guy that was actually in charge of.
Oh yeah, I can't remember his name. What the hell was her name? The one that played Tom Cruise's girlfriend. She was also like an advisor or whatever in the Top Gun school.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I can't remember her name.
She is a civilian, so you do not salute her.
Right.
I remember that, but you know, but I can't remember her name. I'm not good with actresses' names.
Right. But since we're talking about Top Gun, real quick, Hot Shots. When the girl says something about his eyes or something like that, he goes, "They're my father's," and he pulls out like this little box that's got a pair of eyeballs in it.
Yeah. Yeah. And here's the funny thing: the guy isn't that the same guy that played his brother in 2.5 Men?
Yes, it is.
So there you go, a little bit of trivia.
Funny as how when he's trying to land on the aircraft carrier, and every time that he goes, "You're looking good. Wing fell off. Still looking good. Other wing fell off. Land it," and he just drops the plane fuselage just drops on the carrier.
Blue Eyes just got here. Thanks for stopping in.
Hey, Blue Eyes.
The best movie from the 90s has to be Under Siege. That movie is worth watching mode than once. I'm sure he meant more than once, not mode than once, but
the only reason why is because they had the Battleship
good
Missouri.
a couple of times. Yeah, I watched it a couple of times. The premise is not bad.
Steven Seagal's just not that good of an actor.
He's a better sheriff in real life than he is an actor.
And he's not even good at that.
Well, better than some of the sheriffs around me, so.
Yeah, well. But he just wasn't that good of an actor. He was like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Back in the 90s, it was all about karate and whatnot. And they knew it, so that's what made them the big stars.
Yeah.
But they weren't good actors.
Yeah.
Literally, you have to go back to the 70s and 80s for decent actors.
Yeah.
Except for the one and only Tom Hanks.
You mean Pudgy Hanks?
Huh?
Have you seen pictures or seen him like not in anything? He's like gotten a little bit old and a lot pudgy.
Well, you know he's battling type 2 diabetes.
Is he? Okay. Well, I'll give him then. I'll retract the pudginess because it's probably due to that. But
yeah, Tom Hanks probably one of the best actors in the past 30 years.
Opinions vary, but I give you your point because I'm not going to spout off anyone better at the moment.
Now, as far as directors, there's one director that's a really good director, but he often goes unthought of. You know, because you always hear Spielberg or Scorsese or something like that. But Ron
Clint
Howard.
Eastwood.
Oh, Ron Howard is
Ron Howard's another one. Yeah, Ron Howard's another one. But you know what? Top of Descent is right after the storm sort of breaks up.
I see it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go up to get to. Wow, that lightning was right in front of me. Because I'm skirting along at like 1,000 feet.
Yeah, my TOD actually is right over top of an island that's right in front of us. It's a little island.
Is that where it is? Okay.
So I think it's probably like another 10, 15 miles.
I'd have to climb to get to Descent. I'm just going to hang out down here.
I'm not going through. It's not too turbulent up here, and I'm not going through too many clouds. And I'm bouncing around a little bit, but it's nothing like how it was in the hurricanes.
No.
Or hell, it's nothing like how it was trying to land at, was it Birmingham we went into?
Well, Blue Eyes, that's fine. Typing at any time of the day can cause you to make mode into more. 5 a.m. Waking up. Let's see, 5 a.m. Norway, Sweden area, Germany. I'm assuming in that area, and hopefully you're waking up to go to work and not waking up just hang out with us. But thank you for checking in, and extra cup of coffee, a little bit extra sugar might help.
And for anybody who happens to be new to the channels, make sure you also check out Zigzaggy and the rest of the Monkey Crew that are all linked in our main channels. And make sure, and if you like what you see, make sure you give everybody, give us all a like and hit that subscribe button.
I am going to come up a little bit here, not down, up. Trust me, I can't spell at any time, and I know how, you know.
But yeah, favorite Clint Eastwood movie though is Heartbreak Ridge.
Yeah, yeah. He's a pretty good director too.
He is.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be funny and harass just a little bit, Blue Eyes, so don't take too offense if you're not all the way awake. Just joking a little bit. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to pull up if there was a chart here.
I can give you everything if you need it. Alright, I went VOR DME 17.
Yeah, I was trying to look at height that you needed to be for.
And my transition is at Wadi.
You did VOR 17.
Yeah.
And you did Wadi.
Yep. It looks like it should bring us in at a fairly decent.
Wait a minute.
I got a couple minutes before TOD, so I will be right back.
Like, okay. Jump back to there. Now that I was looking. Okay, Blue Eyes knows one of the Monkey Show. Oh, okay. Kev the Blue Bear, Blue Eyes. Am I close on any of that? Hello, Dan. How you doing? No airport's close yet. Oh, airport's close yet.
Foxtrot, Kilo Papa. Contact Bangkok Center on 123.905. 123.905. Fort Mooney, Foxtrot, Kilo Papa.
Let's see. I know one of it's either Kev the Blue Bear or it's Farmer Dad. UK though, that rules out Farmer Dad, so that almost leaves Kev Blue Bear. Players unknown. Actually, Draco and I just hung out and played some Players Unknown with a couple other guys a couple days or middle of last week. trying to actually, we'll either do some Arma 3 or maybe we'll do some Players Unknown again on the stream.
Most definitely we'll. There's a firm possibility of a strong maybe we'll do PUBG. It's just that we die a lot.
Someone actually wants to watch us play it. Shut up. We'll do it.
But yeah, we just die a lot because it's been a while since we've played, and the game has changed a bit.
I die a lot no matter what.
Yeah, you
just
kind of
when
do.
I die.
Now, if you want to see us do really good, Arma 3 is where we're really good at. Moondog's a hell of a sniper.
Don't stand outside and light a cigarette. Let's see.
Hell, he's damn near taking my head off a couple of times.
Well, that's just because you've gotten in the way. There we go. Tower, please. Full stop. Make straight in runway 17.
Yep. Okay. 2986.
As far as...
Alright, so what should we go by? Active sky altitude barometer or red sim barometer? Because it's saying 2988.
Should say the same, but
It's off by a bit.
you know what? I'm just gonna go straight in because we're going the direction we're going. I'm gonna go straight in on vectors.
Alright, I'm at TOD. Drop this down to 2500.
What's the one movie you're looking forward to in 2018? Can anyone say? Well, I do want to see the new Star Wars, but that's still 2017. I don't know. I haven't watched any of the movies from 2017 very much.
Activating my approach. Should have probably activated approach way back before TOD.
Yeah.
It's sending me back out pretty far.
Movies. I mean, to be honest, let's see here. I would watch any of the Marvel movies, but I haven't gone to a movie theater in ages.
Hi, Mike.
Star
welcome
Wars.
welcome to the stream. How you doing?
Star Wars would be nice. And then after that, it just depends on what I see that I like. They keep remaking movies that were better before they remade them.
Right.
What do you think? I can't find yet. The right chart that tells me height to come in.
I kind of winged that part.
So it will catch. It's saying 26, so if I stay at 25, I should be good. Alright.
Yeah, I'm going down to 25. You're waiting for the new Star Trek movie. Don't get me started on the new Star Trek stuff, man. I watched.
Wait a minute. The new Star Trek movie where they're using with Christopher Pine and that,
Yeah.
right? Not okay, because I haven't seen Beyond yet,
Because
let alone.
I caught
Yeah.
the first episode of Star Trek Discovery on CBS. They had it for free on the network before they started charging everybody to watch it on their all access thing. And I'm sorry, they can. Gene Roddenberry's probably spinning in his grave right now with what they did to that.
I'm making turn towards approach.
Oh, Star Trek Discovery. No, that's the new series on CBS All Access. Unless, of course, you live in Europe and you can watch it on Netflix.
Wait a minute. Why do they get special treatment? It's Star Trek, U.S. Born and bred. It's not. I mean, I can understand if it was Star Wars because they've done half of the movies in London. So. What is the ILS for here?
It's me.
That's
Yeah, the first episode of Star Trek Discovery I watched, they had of course, the Klingons were the first race. Because I guess the premise is they're going to war with the Klingons. Their ships look nothing like how the Klingon ships should look. And actually, the Klingons don't even look like Klingons.
Let's see if this grabs it or not.
Turning on the Wadi.
I'm probably not paying attention chat as much as I should because I'm trying to land. Okay, well then I won't mention how much of a nerd of Star Trek I am then.
Oh, well, I own all the Star Trek movies, and quite a few of the books. And I actually even built I built most of the models. I had a Ferengi ship, I had the Enterprise, of course Romulan, Klingon. I even built a Borg ship model.
Well, I could do that too. I can just go over there and pick up that cardboard box and, oop, I got a Borg cube. This is what Draco says. I'm no longer your friend. You're harassing me.
You have about 200 gigabytes of Star Trek. I even tried to get the wife to buy the new Star Trek Tankini that they've been advertising, and that wasn't going to happen.
No, Alright, fine, I'm terminated.
They shot you down.
No, I was, they're giving me clearance to land, and then I'm like trying to concentrate on landing, not hearing them, trying to catch chat, and it's like, your permission's been terminated, so I'm going to try and do this again while I'm quite literally landing. What are they going to do? Yell at me? Make me not land?
Yep.
Probably, actually, is what they'll do. You know what? Landing gear might be good. I'm like 5 feet above the ground.
So Moondog's figuring out that landing gears are what you need to land.
No, I can do that. Landing gear's down.
I know there are times I think you and Zig need to have the planes with no retractable landing gears, or at least with training wheels on them.
Yes, I heard it. I was landing. Landed nice and smooth.
I don't see the runway, but I'm also in a big cloud on the other side of that small island. Well, we got a few minutes. So, Mike, what was your favorite Star Trek series?
No, wait. Options. First replay. Instant replay. Let's go back. 75. Okay. From the tower view. That's me coming in, folks.
Moondog's trying to be a daredevil. He's trying to land while looking at it through the tower view.
No, I'm doing replay already. I'm down.
Are you?
Yeah. I prefer films that people get beaten up and things get blown up. Then in that case, along that line, there's a few that I like that are that way. Come on, I can think of these.
What's that new movie coming out where, I guess there's supposed to be, I guess it's like a bodyguard for like a hitman or something or other?
I don't know. I haven't seen any previews for anything, to be honest.
Yes, Blue Alert was only used in 2 episodes in Star Trek, and both were in Voyager.
So that's me landed.
But
my wife's just one smart lake. Okay, my wife or Draco's wife?
But can anybody
my wife is smart.
But can anybody tell me what Blue Alert means in Star Trek?
Blue Alert. The one with Ryan Reynolds. The movie with Ryan Reynolds? I don't know. Alright, let's park this thing. Actually, that's a nice looking plane from the front. Although I should probably have taxi lights on. But it is bright out right now.
Alright, I'll be turning on the final here in a minute.
Shut this thing off. I'm out of the way enough. Yeah, let's shut it off because we know that once I do that I can't turn it back on. Flaps up, lights off, lights off. Those are off.
Flaps.
Master off, battery off, generators off.
Here.
All off. We're done. Now, where's Draco? It's out there somewhere. Lost.
No way, you actually got to meet Kate Mulgrew? I always wanted to meet Jerry Ryan. But then again, I mean, what guy doesn't want to meet Jerry Ryan?
Chatting with, well, Okay, you're in my chat, but if you're hearing Draco, I wasn't sure if you heard and was commenting that he's got a smart wife, which is possible. I mean, then again, she did marry him, so that can't be that smart. But she is actually fairly smart. She's got a very good. She's a nurse, isn't she a nurse?
No.
He's not talking to me now.
I'm concentrating on trying to land.
And then my wife actually, yeah, that's it off to your left there. My wife is actually a psychiatrist by trade now, so. And then I do believe that is the movie they were talking about with Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson with the bodyguard in the movie. So,
from the clips I've seen, I mean, I'm not going to see it, but from the clips I've seen, looks like things get blown up and people get beat up a lot.
Yeah. Actually, which was Samuel L. Jackson movie with from way back, Long Kiss Goodnight?
Yep.
Was that it?
Uh-huh.
Where the teacher is actually, what, CIA agent of some kind?
Yeah. Wasn't he also in, was it Bone Collector?
Was he in Bone Collector? I don't know.
I thought he was. I could be wrong, though. He wasn't. He was in one of the Die Hards, though, and that was one of the best Die Hards.
Yeah. That was the third one. Third one? Third one, yes.
Yeah. Am I coming in right? Because the runways don't look like they're lining up.
No. No, they're off to your left. I killed it here and veered left and hand landed it. Right now, if you're watching, we're watching Draco land because I've already successfully landed here. It is a short runway. You did not want to fly your Boeing 377 here.
I probably could have landed it.
I think we were thinking Samuel Jackson was in Bone Collector, but I don't think so.
I could be wrong.
I liked him in The Negotiator.
Yeah, Die Hard was a good series until they got to, was it the fourth or fifth one? Then it just, at that point, it was like, you know what, it's good enough. You know, it was good enough with the three that you had. You don't need to do anymore.
Die Hard with a Vengeance. With Vengeance was the third one. But Jeremy Irons?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. Oh, looks like you're doing very nicely there, lining it up.
Working on it.
Yeah.
Just got to make a little bit of a turn, so I...
Question is, have you called and gotten permission?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yep.
Because mine got terminated, and I'm trying to call them, and to be honest, I never did actually get permission to land.
Bruce
They
Willis,
gave me permission.
yeah, Bruce Willis was the best in the first one. I will give you that.
He was good in the first one. I actually liked him. I think he was best with the Die Hards in the third one.
But then again, I mean, in my opinion, there weren't too many bad Bruce Willis movies, period.
Denzel Washington, Angelina Jolie in The Bone Collector. Okay.
Okay.
And I thought it was Angelina Jolie, but I wasn't positive on her. I thought it was a different dark-haired actress. But
My mistake. I sometimes I get Samuel L. Jackson and.
okay, how do you
mixed
get
up.
those two confused? One curses all the time, and one curses like never.
I just sometimes get them confused. I like them both. I think they're both incredible, actors.
As far as shoot 'em up, people die movies, Denzel Washington and Mark Wahlberg in when they were in that movie Two Guns. That one was good.
Or any Dirty Harry movie.
I don't know about the Dirty Harry ones. I think you're getting delusional because you're concentrating on landing.
Yeah, Mike, runway numbers are the degrees that the runway is set at, roughly.
Yeah. 17 can be, what, anywhere from 164 or 166 to 176 or 70 or so. About 10 degrees with it being on the in that direction.
Well, if it was like runway, if it was like 165, then it'd be runway 160. If it's, but if it's over that, then it's be runway 17.
Oh, right, that's it. Alan Rickman in the first and Jeremy Irons in the third one. Yeah. Oh, look at that. He's just slightly low. But he's lined up. He's flying it by hand. You could tell because he's waving just that little bit. It's lined up nice. Look, go behind. Oh, yeah. Wonder how many times that tree's been hit.
Probably not too many, otherwise it wouldn't still be there.
He's doing the Boeing 377 float.
A little harder than I wanted it to, but
Yeah.
not bad.
A little left, but you've stayed on the runway.
I think there's a little bit of a crosswind. That little bit of crosswind was blowing me over.
Yeah. I got it stopped and parked right there to your left.
Echo, Sierra Golf, turn next taxiway.
So, I did the intro. You want to do the exit?
I'll let you do it while I'm parking.
Okay. We want to thank everyone for stopping in and sticking around and chat. We do apologize for being a little bit late. We apologize for being one man short, but real life happens, and we were here for you. If you do want to check us out, the subscribe and notice on YouTube, and then the following and the notification on Twitch are useful for letting you know when we have gone live. We do stream flying on Tuesday and Saturday nights, 9 o'clock Central Time, 10 o'clock Eastern Time, if you want to extrapolate from there with your time zones. We also I stream Wednesday nights, but maybe not this week, but typically Wednesday nights, Saturday afternoons with the Monkey Show, Sunday afternoon with the Monkey Show, typically trucking on Saturday and definitely farming on Sunday. If you have not checked out all of them from the Monkey Show, their links are in my YouTube page, also in Draco's YouTube page. Feel free to leave comments in the video and suggestions on what direction we should sort of head in next. Thank you for stopping in. Any last words, Draco?
No, thank you everybody for hopping in. Mike, bread and butter landing. That was a pretty heavy piece of bread, but and keep an eye out because we're not just going to keep doing flying constantly.
We will be flying a lot.
Yeah,
I'm not giving it up.
No, me neither. But we might break up the monotony with a little bit of PUBG, Arma, farming, trucking. Who knows?
Racing. So, and yes, we will say hi to Roy, and we will thank you everyone for stopping in. Have a nice. For some of you, have a nice day.
See ya.
Bye.